Hello, everyone. My name is Matthias, and I would like to welcome you all to our webinar today. In a few minutes, I will be extending my colleague Edgar Grasel a warm welcome. He has prepared the topic AI with ELO, from data analysis to generative AI, for you today. A little more information for you before we start. You will be muted during the webinar, but are welcome to ask questions about your GoToWebinar in the questions box at the top at any time. After the webinar, we will take time to answer them. You hardly need to take notes as you will receive the training materials soon. You can look forward to an interesting presentation. Welcome, Edgar. I hand over to you now.
Thank you and welcome from my side as well. Today we are talking about AI with ELO from data analysis to generative AI. So let's have a look which topics we will cover. First of all, we'll have a look on possibilities and expectations on artificial intelligence. Which possibilities do we have or people think we have, and what are the expectations on using AI in our daily work in combination with an ECM. Then we'll have a look on AI and ECM, which possibilities are here today and which possibilities will be here in the near future. Then I'll show you how we can capture documents and information using artificial intelligence. Then I'll show you how artificial intelligence can make recommendations and predictions in combination with the ELO ECM suite. After this, we'll have a look at the business process automation with artificial intelligence, and then a conclusion, artificial intelligence with the ELO ECM suite. And after this, we'll have some time for questions and answers. And if you have some questions during the webinar, just type them in your questions box, and we will answer them in the end. So let's have a look on the possibilities and expectations on artificial intelligence, because everyone's talking about artificial intelligence for the last, let's say, 2 years or something, and they have some expectations what artificial intelligence can do, and where we will have some use cases with artificial intelligence. For example, the new iPhone uses artificial intelligence. Universal Music and Google want to create AI generated music. They're talking about AI generated music and so on. So those are some headlines on artificial intelligence. But the thing is, in our daily work, there's some things which can be useful and which can't. So, for example, what are possibilities of artificial intelligence? It can create something for you, so generate something. That's the so-called generative AI, which generates text, which generates documents, information, and so on. Another thing what you can do is you can automate some tasks. So it helps you to make decisions because it can analyze existing data much better and much faster than you. And so you can automate some tasks. It makes decisions based on information which is available for the artificial intelligence. Or it can work autonomous as well. So in some cases, it can do things autonomous without someone who has to watch over it and have to have a look on what AI is doing. And there was a survey some years ago on the expectations on artificial intelligence. Where do you expect to have artificial intelligence the most impact on your organization's digital workplace? And the answers were 28% think it can automate simple processes. It can um, is oh, it can help you find content. It can improve the data quality. It can deliver insights, reduce the workload, and assisting the employees. 1% said other things. So the expectations on artificial intelligence are automating things, helping me with something, improving data quality, which I can use, deliver insight, and reduce the workload. Those are the expectations. So let's have a look on how AI can help us in combination with an ECM. So when we have a look on the ELO ECM suite and its core features, then there may be some points where artificial intelligence can help us. For example, capturing documents and information is a core feature of an enterprise content management. Storing it in a central repository, creating a secure filing location, manage documents and information, streamline and automate processes, search and retrieve information, and effective collaboration. So those are some of the core features of the ELO ECM suite. But how and where can AI help in combination with the ELO ECM suite? First of all, AI can help with capturing documents and information. Because when you get a document, then you have to um, categorize the document with the document type, and then you have to fill in some metadata information to describe the document a little bit more in detail. And well, that can be time consuming depending on the type of document and the information which you have to fill out when you do it manually. But the thing is, um, AI can help with categorizing the document and filling out the information. So, for example, when you receive a document, then the artificial intelligence categorizes the document as in this example, invoice, because it has some information and the structure which is typical for an invoice. And after this, the artificial intelligence analyzes the content of the document and compares it with existing data. So, for example, when you have an order number on your document, then the artificial intelligence will find it and it will compare it with existing data. And when everything fits, it can make the decision that this is an invoice, it's okay because we have an order number on it, and the values fit to the order which we sent to them, and so on. So it can make not only analyzing and comparing data, but it can make decisions as well. And when everything fits, then the information is written in the metadata form. No one has to do something with it. When something doesn't fit, then someone has to do something with it. So when everything's okay, then the document gets filed in the ELO ECM suite, and then you can start the process for the invoice or for other document types as well with the built-in workflow. So artificial intelligence helps you with the document classification. It can can make a classification of a document. What's the type of the document? It can analyze the content, and it can check if the content and document is plausible. So if the content fits to the document, if the document is an invoice or a contract or something else, is some information missing? I can compare it with existing information, and then I can say, okay, that's an invoice which has this order number, it belongs to this order, values fit, it's okay. And then you can file the document with the metadata, and then you can start the process. That's what's possible today. So that's the combination of the ELO ECM suite with the ELO doc extractor. That's a thing which we do for, don't know, 15 years or something. So this is what artificial intelligence can do right now for you. But there will be more. For example, recommendations and prediction. So, for example, when you don't have the ELO doc extractor and when you don't do your invoices or some other documents with the ELO doc extractor, um, there will be a solution in the ELO ECM suite to, well, file documents the easy way. So, for example, you file a document. And when the document gets filed, as I said, you have to add some metadata information. First of all, you have to categorize the document. Is it an invoice? Is it an email, a contract, a personal file document, something? And that's what AI can do for you. So, for example, we file a new document. And after we have filed the document, AI analyzes the content of the document. And then it recommends that this document could be a contract because we found some names on it, we found the word contract on it, we found some dates on it, and so on. So AI will then recommend this is a contract. If it's an email which is related to a case or something, then it will recommend that this is an email which belongs to a case. So the categorization of the document will be done, or the recommendation of the category of the document will be done by artificial intelligence. And then it predicts values for your fields based on the content. So, for example, we filed a contract. It's an employment contract. The filing date is the document date. But AI finds out who's responsible for this contract, for this employment contract, because it's an employee in the marketing department. And the start date will be the 1st of May 2024. So those are the information which AI found out and predicts to fill in into those fields. And after you have filed your document or your contract in this case, then you can use AI to create an overview of the content of the document. So this will be the ELO Assistant. The ELO Assistant is an artificial intelligence which helps you when you work with your documents. So when you start the ELO Assistant, then you have three options or three examples in this case. He asks you, how can I help you? And then you have three options to choose. Explain the document, create the summary, or use simple language and explain the contract for me in simple language. And when we select create summary, then the ELO Assistant checks the document and creates a summary for you in the document feed, which is always a part of the document. So after you've opened the document in the preview, as you can see here, then you can see the most important information of this employment contract in the document feed. And that's what the ELO Assistant can do for you. Explain a document in a few words so that you get the most important information out of the document. What AI can do for you as well is business process automation. So it can make decisions for you. Let's stay in our employment contract, and then we can ask the AI to make a decision. For example, check whether someone from sales is responsible for this contract, answer yes or no. And because of the information which we know in the contract document, well, we as a human can say, no, it's not from sales because it's from marketing. But AI can do this decision as well because it knows as well that this is for marketing, and no one from sales is responsible. And we can use the answer yes or no for making a decision. Because when it's yes, we would send it to the sales management. If it's no, then we will send it to the legal department. And in this case, it's no, so we send the document to the legal department. So AI with the ELO ECM suite. Where can it help? It helps you with capturing documents and information. This is what you can do now with AI in combination with the ELO ECM suite. Um, we capture documents and information with the help of AI. They categorize the document and they can write the metadata information in the ELO ECM suite so that we know that this is an invoice or a contract, and we have the sender, the recipient, and much more information depending on the category of the document. That's where AI can help you. We can manage documents and information with it. It can predict something, it can recommend something, and we can make decisions with AI so that we can streamline and automate processes. And with the possibility of the ELO Assistant, we can collaborate much more effective because everyone can see what's the most important information in the document because it's written in the document feed where we can see it. So artificial intelligence with ELO assists employees. So it assists you when in your daily work with recommendations, predictions, and a summary, and so on. So it assists you so that you don't have to do those things manually. It can help you with filing your documents, finding your information, and more. It reduces the workload. So you have the time to do more important things in your daily work because it helps you with automating simple processes, and you can and it reduces your daily workload. It delivers insights with the possibility to get a summary of a document um, in the document feed. It improves the data quality because when you do those things manually, then there may be some errors. So errors will happen when you do it manually. But when you use artificial intelligence for it, then um, the data quality is gets improved because the decisions and the information which artificial intelligence makes and delivers is much better than when you do it manually. It can automate simple processes for you, making decisions because of the content of the documents and the information which the artificial intelligence has. And simple processes get automated. You don't have to do something. It reduces the workload through automating simple processes. And you can distribute tasks with artificial intelligence by making decisions for you based on data and information contained in the document or contained in the ECM suite. So if you have some more information on this, then you can use our business partners worldwide. You can talk to them and they can help you with artificial intelligence and the ECM suite to work well, to reduce the workload and to make it much easier to in your daily work. So that's it for AI with the ECM suite. And if there are some questions, then we can answer them right now. And I have no questions so far. So, well, then I say thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Edgar, for this interesting presentation. And thanks again to you, to all attendees. If you would like to be informed about upcoming webinars, please visit our website elo.com. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day and see you soon.